Gojo Satoru is one of the most popular characters in new-gen anime for many reasons. He's strong, he's hot, he has many broken abilities. Did I mention he's also hot? But as all popular anime characters, they always want to know who they can beat or who can beat them. For Gojo, though, the question is, who can touch him? You see, one of Gojo's main ability is his infinity, which in the shortest way possible I can explain, it is him taking the distance between him and his opponent and divide it infinitely, which would infinitely slow his opponent down. This would give Gojo one of the best defenses in anime history, but some people think he is untouchable. So in this video, I'm going to list some characters that can bypass Gojo's infinity with their abilities. This is not whether or not I think they can beat Gojo or not, but if their abilities would be able to damage him. First on the list is none other than the King of Curses, Sukuna himself. I know that gave PTSD to some of you, but it's true. Sukuna did bypass Gojo Infinity in the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen. During the fight between Gojo and Sukuna, which was the best manga fight in 2024, by the way, Sukuna used Mahoraga to learn how Gojo Infinity works and learn an upgraded version of his dismantle technique, which is literally named the slash that cuts the world, referring to Gojo's infinity. You may have guessed it. That slash ended up killing my glorious Blue-Eye King. So yeah, Sukuna is obviously number one since we literally seen him do it. Second on the list would be Naruto, but this version of Naruto in specific. The reason why is because of these little black balls called truth-seeking orbs. You may be asking how some little balls bypass Gojo's infinity, and that's because the truth-seeking orbs nullify all ninjutsu, which in short is power nullification. We know that one of Gojo's weakness is power nullification, as we seen during the fight against Toji and Sukuna. Naruto truth-seeking orbs shape can be changed and used as chakra rods, launch as projectiles, and can even heal himself. With verse equalization, chakra should work the same as curse energy, so Naruto should have no problem bypassing Gojo's infinity. Well, the Naruto with the truth-seeking orbs because the current him doesn't have them anymore, but anyways. The next person on the list is Asta from Black Clover. Like Naruto, Asta also has a way to bypass Gojo's infinity via power nullification. But unlike Naruto having one weapon that can do it, Asta has four. Asta was born without any magic, but has the power to use anti-magic after receiving a 5-leaf grimoire, which gives him the power to cancel out all magic they come in contact with. Asta has 4 different swords, and they all have anti-magic imbued inside of them. His first sword is called the Demon Slayer Sword, and it has the ability to cut through and send back any magic attack he wants. His second sword is called the Demon Dweller, and it can absorb any magic he wants and send it back even stronger. This sword can also bestow anti-magic to people he has bonds with, so even the Black Bulls can bypass Gojo's infinity. His third sword is called the Demon Destroyer, and this sword can cut through any magic and has a special ability called Casuality Break that sever the cause and effect of 2 things. His final sword is called the Demon Slasher Katana, which he got from Yami, and this sword cuts through anything he wants it to and doesn't cut anything he don't want it to. In the manga, he also was able to achieve Devil Union, which covers his entire body with anti-magic. This gives him the ability to cancel out all magic in his area and cancel all magic of the things he touches. So Gojo, even being in the area with Asta, would turn off his infinity. So yeah, with verse equalization, Asta is basically a shorter version of Toji, but on crack. The next person on the list is Shinra from Fire Force. I'll only use Shinra from the anime because his manga form has so many ways to bypass infinity that this video would be like 30 minutes long. Shinra's main way to bypass infinity is through his speed. Shinra with his speed can travel through time, which would give him immeasurable speed. Immeasurable speed is faster than infinite speed, and Gojo's infinity only infinitely slows his opponent down, so Shinra should have no trouble kicking through infinity. Next on the list would be Jugram from Bleach. Jugram's shrift is known as the Balance, and it is a shield that absorbs all misfortune, and he can redirect that misfortune onto people who are more fortunate. This ability was never shown to travel any distance, it just spawns on his opponent. Therefore, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't bypass Gojo's infinity. The final person on my list would be none other than Anos Voldegoad from the Misfit of Demon King Academy. In short, everything I just listed that bypass Infinity Anos can do but better. The main reason he's able to bypass Gojo's Infinity is because of his sword Venus de Noah. I'm not joking when I say this sword was made specifically to bypass Gojo's Infinity, because when explaining how this sword works, it states no matter how sturdy, how eternal, or how infinite something is, Venus de Noah can destroy it. Not only that, Anos can be scaled to 5D pretty easily and has immeasurable speed, so I wouldn't even be surprised if he could just walk through Gojo's Infinity and kiss him on the forehead. So yeah, those were some characters I believe can bypass Gojo's Infinity. There are more characters I could have used, like my goat Jin Mori or my wife Saber, but I didn't want this video to be too long. Let me know what you all think and comment who you think would be able to bypass Gojo's Infinity. Don't forget to also like and subscribe. We are on the road to 20K, so it would be much appreciated. Anyways, see you all later.